All right, guys, we got Sonic in the chair today, and this one's gonna be a special one because we're gonna give him the Sonic haircut. We're keeping that one. But what are we doing? We're gonna actually have fun with this one, okay? So if we, Sonic, stay there. When I move you, don't move, okay? There you go. So what we're gonna do is, I mean, look at the texture of the hair, beautiful, right? Also, if we recognize the face, his face is actually quite small. So technically with this type of haircut, you can't necessarily bring it forward because you're just gonna compress the face. We don't wanna do that. We wanna open it up. He actually mentioned it himself. He doesn't like it forward because he knows he doesn't look the best when it's forward. It looks way better when it's out of his face. So we're gonna work with that, but also we're gonna apply a lot more texture, okay? If we look at the hair right now, I do really like all this texture and weight. It definitely does need to be reduced, but my favorite part, if we look at it, guys, look at that beautiful length in the nape. You could already tell this is gonna just come out incredibly well. It's just missing some reduction of weight through the bottom, keep some of the top, apply a nice taper. This is gonna be 11 out of 10, honestly. If it's well executed, well thought out, I mean, who else can make this job happen, right?
Do we think he can?
That's the question. Let's get started. That was good. Okay, step one, guys. Whoa, hold up, pause right there. I know you're into this tutorial and you've probably been taking notes, studying the sectioning, watching the fade placement, but let me ask you something. If you've already watched these tutorials and you've been watching my content and trying to level up, why not just go all in? I've built something for barbers just like you. It's called the Essentials Program. It's a private community packed with weekly coaching calls, advanced tutorials, support from elite barbers, and constant accountability. And get this, it's $80 a month. That's one haircut, two at most. You probably spent more last week on Uber Eats anyways. This is for barbers who are done with staying stuck, who want to improve their fades, their sectioning, their scissor work, their styling, and even how to post content to book clients. And I'm gonna keep it real. If it doesn't blow your mind, you tell me. I'll send you that $80 back. No catch. But if you're serious about becoming the go-to name in your city, then you belong in there. Click the link in the description, join the Essentials Program, and I'll see you on the inside. Now, let's get back to the cut. Bring everything, we're gonna isolate the side panel, bring everything down. Now we're going to bring everything towards this side and we're going to isolate that apex. Bring everything down. Now we'll come back from the front, same process. Bring everything forward. Now we're going to separate that back. Okay, now we're going to separate this back panel. Okay, straight down the middle. And our focal point is going to be to reduce some of that weight through the crown, going with a square shape. Okay, from here, we'll come back from underneath and just reduce. Okay, section 2. You could already tell that the weight is actually more in here than anything. Look at this. The last section slightly over direct. Reason for this is what, guys? Keep some of that weight through the corner. Okay, his hair is actually quite fine, more on like the medium side, not fine, more on like the medium side. It moves beautifully. So that being said, I want to keep some of that weight through the corners because I don't want to flatten the shape too much. I don't want this haircut to look really, really short visually, even though we're not taking too much length. And that how we're going to do this is by maintaining weight in certain areas of the haircut. Okay, so now that we've done the back, okay, I can look at the textures. How does this move? Beautiful. Okay, now we'll focus on the sides. Okay, we're gonna work with graduation. We're gonna cut this corner. We're gonna leave this, and now section 1. Bring everything down. Section 3, back to previous. Come back and elevate. This is where things change, okay? And this is where we're gonna start working with a little bit more of a direction because we wanna maintain that right there. So look at this, boom. Now we can incorporate some of the nape just to get an idea of where the lengths are sitting, boom. Okay, guideline. And we're gonna have a connection towards the back. Beautiful. Okay, look at that. We didn't cut the corner. Keep moving on. Okay, last section, or maybe one more left. Okay guys, same process. Look at this. First section, let it fingers width, bring it all down. Okay, boom, look at that, beautiful. Okay, section 3. Section 3, over directed to 2. Okay, leave that, we don't need it. Section 4. Okay, section 4, back into 3. Guideline. Okay, boom, still kept the corner. Beautiful. Okay guys, so at this point, we're gonna apply a bit of that product. Oh, this is looking incredible. I'm gonna blow dry this through, see how the shape is looking, and this is where the fun part begins. Number 3, close. 1, open. Alright guys, so this is my final look, and as you guys notice, we have all that beautiful texture in the back, kept the nape, tapered the sides, kept some of the length in the front, reduced some of the weight through the back, and what you have is that beautiful transition as well, like we see typically with that scissor and clipper. Now, the last and final piece will be how I style this. This is going to be very efficient for him to also style because the weight in the back is gone. It's going to be super easy. He's just going to brush it back, and because of the taper, he's going to have longevity. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I truly did. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.